just language, words, nomenclature. That's all. And it would greatly affect our lifestyle, our finances. The word is nuclear, as in nuclear energy, which scares so many people. Probably because it's the same word as nuclear weapons, which, if used incorrectly, kill innocent people. Now, it's the same root for such very different purposes. So here comes nuclear, meaning from the nucleus comes energy. And that energy, yes, is used in detonating explosives, but it is also used to calmly, efficiently, and cleanly power plants. We need more of them. I think if we could just be calling it blue energy and not use the word nuclear, it might be greatly accepted. Blue energy that, let's say, is partly powered by swimming dolphins. How nice. Nuclear energy gives off almost no bad byproducts. Everyone's energy needs per person can be powered using the energy stored in something the size of a hockey puck. Nuclear waste that's given off. It's basically spent fuel. And what is that? It's tiny compared to every other source of energy. The spent waste from nuclear, which takes 5 years to even be removed in the first place, 5 years of cooling, and then stored on site, okay? There have been plans to store it in one place, Yucca Mountain. It's not like you need a whole mountain, because all the waste that has been produced in this country by all the nuclear power plants since the 1950s, okay, about 70, almost 70 years now, can fit 10 yards deep in one football field. If we really needed to, if it were really, really worrisome that all the encapsulating was so dangerous, you could send it to space. But it's not any more dangerous than emissions for almost anything else. So I have a proposal. I have ambivalence towards it, but hear me out. The general opposition to big nuclear power plant construction came in the 1970s and 80s by generally liberals who didn't like big corporate power. That was their main reason. It wasn't that these were bad on climate. Nuclear power is the best on climate. It wasn't that these were inefficient. Nuclear power powers more for less money than any other form of energy. It was because they were owned by a few managers in corporations with stockholders. Well, fast forward 40 years, and now the progressive left, they love big corporations. They do almost anything to bow down, enrich them even more if they are in the pharmaceutical industry, if they're in big insurance industry, if they're part of big hospitals, if they're part of big tech. So maybe these corporate types in nuclear power, if they really want to get a boost, maybe they actually start acting like the Zuckerbergs and kowtow with officials after all. This is one of the few alliances that might actually help our energy needs and improve our planet. I'm Mark Stewart.